Hey everyone, it's Bryce with UT Kilts again, and this is my probably least favorite time of year, at least favorite email that I'm attaching this video to. And that is the time where I have to explain the different price increases regarding shipping and other things that are coming. So I first want to say thank you to everyone for your support over this past year. It's definitely better than last year. Last year was rough for a lot of us. But thank you for continuing to support us. This year we're seeing some pretty big shipping increases compared to previous years. I have them detailed in the email I'm sending this with, but you're going to see anywhere, and it depends on where you were at, but anywhere from 50 cents to 90, 95 cents, right around there. I mean, and depending where you're at, that can represent almost a 10% increase, which I've never actually seen in a long time. So you'll see that showing up now at checkout. And the differences, unfortunately, it's just not a whole bunch I can do. That's just what they charge off. I use FedEx a lot, and I use the Postal Service and occasionally UPS, and they're all going up. The only difference is the Postal Service is going up for the holidays, and then on the 26th, they'll go back down to what they were before, but then later in January, literally like 2 or 3 weeks later, they'll go back up again. So it basically is the same. And FedEx has just changed so that now they start their prices increases at the beginning of October, the first Sunday in October usually, and that's the price increase for the year. So it kind of sucks. I don't like it any more than anyone else does, but it is what it is. The other thing that I wanted to talk about briefly was the product price increases. Now, we had some at the beginning of the year, but we're starting to see the whole supply chain and all these issues that have been happening with a lot of larger companies happen to ours. Now, I was probably hoping against hope that this wouldn't happen or somehow would pass over us, but I've already gotten 2 emails from 2 weavers in Scotland, 2 of the large weavers in Scotland that have raised their prices. One of them was 10%, almost 10%. I was pretty surprised. It depends on what you're getting, of course. But I was pretty surprised at the increase, the amount of increase I saw. The other one was about 4 or 5%. And then I've seen also some of the suppliers that I work with here in Utah that have gone up, as well as others in the United States, and then others that I also work with outside the U.S. So this is just happening. Now, there's lots of reasons of why this is happening, but it's really just a combination of the supply chain issues and then the increase in shipping. They're all coming together to push these pretty big price increases, depending on the sector, for goods and sometimes services. But like I said, I was hoping to avoid that. No such luck. However, I'm not raising prices just yet. I'm really hesitant to raise prices. Those of you that know a little bit about me, I spent 10 years as a school teacher. Before that, I went to school full-time and worked full-time. I didn't want to take out student loans, so had to work. And prices increases like 5 to 10% were a lot. Really a lot. And so it's not just something that I hate it. Actually, let me just say it. I hate it. I hate price increases. I hate it when it happens to me, and I hate it even worse now that I'm the one that looks like is going to have to do them. So as soon as I know better what the prices are going to look like, then I'll think about what we're going to do for price increases. At the beginning of the year, we raised them for the deluxe and standard utility kilts. And we had kept those at the same price for 10 years. And I hate to do it twice, year after year, but this is just like an unprecedented time and the things happening. And I don't want to discuss the particular reasons. I'm not sure I understand exactly why this is all happening, but everyone has their particular reasons as to why they think this is going on. But for me, I think it's probably going to happen. Once I know more, then I'll have a better idea of what we need to do. But as always, I'll send out an email with several weeks' notice so that anyone that wants to buy something at the current price will have the opportunity. And I always do that. And I usually get a lot of replies back, thank yous and things. So I think it's just fair and nice, kind of nice that someone would do that. So I would want that done, so that's why I do it. So you'll see that coming. It probably won't happen until January unless something crazy happens, and the way the world is, who knows. But if you have any questions about this email or what's going on, just reply to it, or you can reach out to my phone, 801-309-5113, and I'd be happy to help. And again, thank you everyone for your support over these last several years.